Well, hello everyone. We are back again with a regularly scheduled broadcast. Hopefully today's internet treats us well. We'll have to see. Every streamer's worst internet is their enemy is their own internet. Let's see. What to do. Let's refresh that. It's not showing my live stream. There we go. Okay, and then my audio does not sound horrendous. Thank you to the new pop filter we bought. And then currently you might see something in the little chat box being like drops enabled. Honkai is having like a Twitch event currently. So I made sure that was set up for everyone. Alright, so we got a few achievements in the meantime because I worked really hard on getting all of the areas completed. Also just grinding. But so we have 100% alertness, survive in Hanu's adventure. Anti-balloon, break the special boss stone balloon in Clock Studios theme park. Saga, the Dreehaven tumult, break the special boss stone balloon in Dewlight Pavilion. Slow Road to Hell. Defeat all enemies that appeared in Clocky's Extra's Way of the Wolf. Dreamweaving Industrialization. Complete the Dreamwalker Challenge at Dewlight Pavilion for extra income. Living with the Wolf. Collect the Complete Hanu's Adventure Part 2. Secret Party. Discover Clock Studios theme park's hidden area via the Bubble Pinball, which I need to go back to. I have notes on places we should probably visit. One of them is that hidden area. Yeah. Smash all destructible objects in Clock Studio theme park's maze garden, which was the Pac-Man one. Let's see. Attendance rate 0. Make Radiant Speedster lose its fans. For great goods, obtain all 4 Clocky merchandise. And proof and refutations. Purchase a certain good from a food truck owner at a high price during a conversation. And then, why is the origami bird so huge? Yank out the origami big bird at Dewlight Pavilion. To do that, you had to get it some alcohol. So we did all of that. Now, you might be like, why did you do that? Well, one, I am a little bit of a completionist, so last time I had everything done up to a child stream in the last stream, but I was able to get the Reverie, Dewlight Pavilion, and Clock Studio theme park done. The only one that I don't have fully 100%ed is the Reverie and the Reality, and that's because the treasure chest is in one of these locked rooms, and those are story-based, so I have to find the right side mission to be able to unlock the room, because this one was unlocked in a side mission, to be able to get the treasure. One of these has the treasure chest in it. But we are going to get some new areas today, because we're going to be working on the main quest. Trying to click the right button. So also, because it's the new patch, we have a new Gift of Odyssey. This one has Marilyn Monroe Robin on it. Today's mission is we're going to continue with the Trailblaze mission, and we're going to try and get the Path of Harmony today. And then currently, as of now, they have a new event. This is another one that's going to be available afterwards, just not for the limited time rewards. Currently, Robin and Topaz are running, and we are going to pull a little bit for Robin. If we get her, amazing. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. What I am a little bit annoyed about is the fact that Stray E's having a rerun, because I literally just on... which one is it? This one, for one of the limited rewards, you got to choose which 4-star you wanted from it, and I chose Stray E instead of Gallagher, because they're the 2 4-stars I'm missing. But of course, the minute Robin's having a rerun, or having a run, Straight E's having a rerun. And I'm sure I'll get her. Let's see. It looks like we can do a trade-off. We almost have 2 pulls, but we have literally almost 0 pity on both of them because I got Adventuring for his guaranteed pull that I had because I lost on Jing Yuan's banner, and we got his light cone. I drained this account and grinded, and I drained this account of all of my built up stuff to get this light cone. Like, I was down to single pulls, guys. But I was able to get it. So honestly, it was worth it. I just finished leveling up his traces yesterday, and then I've got like a basic set on him. I haven't leveled it up yet, but he does have some relics, which is better than some of my characters. So yeah. So he's got some basic stuff on him, not a ton. And then on these maps, literally the only thing I don't have done are these little, Brother Hanu, Way of the Wolf, and then this one over here with the Hamster Ball Knight. And then there are a few secrets that I've noted down that we'll do together, but we'll do that after we work on the story quest. But first of all, let us do the trial runs of these 2 characters, because then we can get some Stellar Jade, and I might have enough for 2 10 pulls with Robin. Isn't she pretty? A lot of people were really interested in the fact that on both of Sunday's and Robin's designs, we now see that they both have a second pair of wings down here that they're just setting on here. Oh, also, I saw that there was a there's like a way to make her sing. That's just her basic light cone. And like if you sit through her entire song, you get an achievement. I don't know how to make her sing though.
Show begin.
Okay, so she makes a little AoE buff. Oh, it follows you too. Interesting. Only for a limited time. Interesting though.
Let the show begin.
So you're affected by it if you are in the little AoE.
Dangerous thoughts.
Oh, okay, you can't change who the support is for?
Harmony and unison. Want to see what I can do?
Okay, but it affects everyone. Alright. Cool, 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 cool.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. Stars echo. Hey!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let me through.
Is this the song we need to sit through? It is! Okay.
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Venus! Time to twirl!
I'm okay.
Don't your hands hurt?
Just Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best. Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Well, she is a little overpowered, isn't she? And then, of course, Topaz, which I'm half tempted to pull for her just because of Numby. Interesting. Oh, she has a gun. I didn't even notice that.
We're in trouble now. Go Nuppy!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Not it be the stock, like, increase. That's so funny.
Who will it be? You're annoying! Everything is Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! You paid for that! Welcome, customers! Let the valuation begin! Thousand wonder... Fight as one!
Oops. Should have done that.
Who invited you? Told you I could fight. Easy, Numby.
Topaz is pretty OP too. Not gonna lie. Alright, so let's see if that was enough. Oh, it's not. Just short. Darn. Okay, we'll do one pull now, and I'm sure by the end of today we'll be able to do a second one. So, just to show you all. Oh, there it is. We have adventuring here, so we have 3 and 5, so we have 8 pity, which I do have written down. I just didn't have it written down on the weapon banner. And then let's see. Yeah, no, I was on single pulls, so I'm on 0 pity, like exactly 0 pity. It was rough out here trying to get that. Who's running? So we have Su Shang's. Actually, what is that one? Wait, let me look at this. Oh, is that like a 4-star for Acheron? Or Black Swan? That's really cool that they did their dance as like a 4-star. Do we have? We do not. Alright. Okay. Did not expect anything, because the only one who's come home, like, aggressively was Blade, but that's in character for him. This is the exact reason why I'm mad. Not literally the second pull. Ugh. That's, like, mean. That's, like, honestly mean. That's honestly so mean of them. Oh well.
Serving under the 10 Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Then we got an achievement for listening to Robin's song. In combat, view Robin for more than 10 seconds in checking mode after using Robin's ultimate Vox Harmonique Opus Cosmique. Okay. Now that we've done all of the usual setup, we are gonna get started on that main quest so we can get to this boss and get to the Path of Harmony. So let's get moving. Oh, it's on the Astral Express. That's interesting. 12 system hours until the Charmony Festival. Astral Express.
Pentacody's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
Oh, hi Boot Hill. I was looking, I literally missed the pan to Boot Hill because I was looking for my drink. Okay, yeah, Don Hung's been on the express this entire time.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Oh, interesting. They've given him a bit of the robot undertone for his voice.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
You cannot threaten my husband like this.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
The way they animate his mouth is so funny.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Sir, you must understand that holding a gun to someone is not considered friendly. Like, you must know this.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless.
You say as we stand on the Astral Express.
See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
I hate this whole, like, well, you have to prove that you are who you say you are, or, like, you have to prove, like, that you mean what you say, or you have to prove, like, you're doodly bop. It's so common in, like, video games being like, well, if you're a hero, prove yourself to me, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna work with you. Really, they're just making you do their grunt work so that they don't have to do it in the name of proving. It's, like, not actually even... Like, they already have decided they're gonna help you. It's just... I don't know why that particular trope really bothers me, but it does. Also, not the freaking bullet earring.
Recognize this?
Don Hung, are we pulling out the Lafu already? Freaking... The master of the Lafu was like, let's not just use this willy-nilly, you know?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. Cian Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Xianzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets, but I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
Oh, I think I just turned the power off on my headphones? Okay.
Just can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
Alright then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
I like that they're doing this as like, oh, we're gonna prove that you're a real da-da-da, and it's really just, here's some backstory about the Galaxy Rangers.
Oh, my friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter, but I don't have an invite, and I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
We could barely get the Trailblazer inside the hotel, even though he's a Nameless, like a fully done name. Not the X also being bullets, but like a full Nameless. Like, we were barely able to get in there ourselves. What makes you think using the Nameless's name you would be able to get in there? We had to borrow Adventurine's power to get the Trailblazer inside.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
Okay, so we do get confirmation that Acheron is the emanator of nihility and not like destruction or anything.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
Sampo? Question mark? Sampo?
Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
The Riddlers. While the history fictional... Oh, okay.
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with a mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to dread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others.
Interesting that the directive choice was having her look straight through at the camera like she's talking to us.
Penacony's dream master.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
I feel Stellaron energy from this.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body.
So, if I remember correctly, the Dream Master the Oak family is Sunday and Robin's tree, or like branch of the Penacony families. And then this would emphasize that with like maybe his wings were cut off, and immolated means set on fire, so that's terrible way to die.
And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river, leave, and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all. Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Switching to Robin's point of view. I thought Robin was dead.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Oh my gosh. You can feel... This is like so government cover up. Like you can feel that she does this all the time. Like good at manipulating the public to keep secrets for her and stuff like that. But also, isn't she supposed to be dead?
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh no. Okay, so it's not Robin. It's Sparkle? Is that her name? I haven't really interacted with her enough because isn't that Sparkle's bomb?
This button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. Alright, it looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
It's interesting that we're playing as Robin, even though it's very obvious that this is Sparkle. Okay. What an interesting, like, take. The fool always rings twice. Disperse gifts to comfort the people. Oh my goodness. And then there's not, like... Yeah.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void. The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Oh boy.
You've had quite a bit to drink. You sure you're okay?
Oh, it's these two again.
May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
Shouldn't these two know that Robin's dead? Like, we specifically asked about Robin's health to these two, like, way earlier in the quest.
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Not her calling him Mr. Sunday. I'm pretty sure any time that we've been talking to Robin, it's always referred to Sunday's brother.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Oh no. Oh, that's some interesting hair physics.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Sorry if you all can hear that background noise. Unfortunately, it looks like the lawn is being attended to by someone outside.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Sparkle's getting tired of pretending to be Robin, I see.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
And we're back to the Trailblazer. In the meantime,
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Land of Exiles.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Are you alright? That's like our first question. Like, identities aside, are you good?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
So if we saw her get murdered by the Mementic monster, but she's here perfectly fine, could Robin be alive then? And like the other people killed by the Mementic monster?
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme, in that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Okay, so Silverwolf is the one who sent out the clock keeper. I've already forgotten. The clocky person to send invitations to everyone. Okay.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
So, death, the mementic monster, is just severing the connection between... Sorry about that. I'll have another one that goes off in about 20 minutes that's telling me that I need to go check on something, so I'll have to take a quick break when that happens. But so it's like severing your consciousness from the Penacony dream, and it's sending you to probably the prison. So anyone that's been killed, quote unquote, by the mementic monster is just going into the prison. So that means Robin's in there too. Interesting. And then whoever was killed in that last scene between Gallagher and Sunday, they are also there.
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after... all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I understand, but I'm also still confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Well, the last time the person who, like, brought us through this section was Misha. So is it Misha again? Also, I am very apologetic about the noise if you all can hear the weed eater. Weed whip, weed, whatever you all want to call it. After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving and dispersing within a turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonate through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them one echo stood out with exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you, your hearts beating to the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful, until in the quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence. Were we just killed by the mementic monster?
I never knew you could do this.
Hey, it's Blade.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is... surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is the Japella that one trailer when Kafka came out where they were like the people that were like the dog people that they like almost blew up a planet while they were there, and it's why they're one of their wanted posters is so high.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Oh, I wonder, since we have Acheron, who is the emanator of nihility, which is essentially the embodiment of creeping death, right? I wonder if Blade, and they're both swordsmen, I wonder if Blade will end up fighting Acheron and she's finally the one that brings him to nihility.
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Little backstory.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Mr. Yang.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to
Watchmaker.
Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
Considering how, like, run down this area looks. It's giving me like, if anyone's watched number 6, that anime where you have the high city that's in the walls that's like super pretty and it's like the paradise society and they only take the best of the best, and if you don't meet the requirements you're sent out of the city, right? And you have to go live in like the wasteland. This is giving me that feeling. Now, what will be really interesting is the Sundays down here now, both Robin and Sunday, because they are like cream of the crop pedigree that has lived in the best of the best their entire lives, as far as we're aware of. And then just to be plunged with almost no warning into this area, very interesting how they're gonna take that.
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Oh, interesting. The balloons are out and around. I wonder if moving further in will just automatically set off the quest, because I would love to explore, and also just the fact that I've already hit an hour and we've just now made it into this new section. And unfortunately I really do only have an hour to stream today. Let's grab this treasure chest. The music here is definitely like, so this is where oh, there are birds here too. This is not in the nose. So this is where Adventuring was trying to get, but he went the hard way where he's like actually exiting and well, actually no, we were in that middle space too. It's just we had a guide that's able to take us here. So this is where Adventuring was trying to get, but he's taking essentially the long route to get there. Oh, they're like light blue, like almost white. Chirp, hello, wanna shake claws? Chirp. Snotty bird. I'm super popular at the Great Tree. Birdies who want to shake claws with me can fill up the entire Dreamville. Chirp. What, you look put off. Are you too shy? Chirp. No, I almost forgot. Origami claws are too small to be shaken. Chirp. Goodbye, reserved friend. We'll just say we shook claws in our hearts. Chirp. Interesting. Can we see the bird? I guess not. I'm assuming there's probably 20 in here, just like there has been in every other map. I feel like if I keep going, I'm gonna hit like a wall of like stuff I have to do. So we will have to call it there. Let's see. Do we have enough? Oh, we have enough that we can do. Not that. That we can get that last 10 pull, so I can do it on stream. Alright, so another Robin pull. We are currently at 18 pity. So this will put us at 28. If we somehow E6 straight E pulling for Robin, I'm gonna lose it. Guys, I'm like straight up gonna lose it. There's March. Always up for a March Eidolon. I'm gonna lose it, guys. Another Paya light cone. That's 3 of these guys. Wow. Alright. That was a pretty productive pull, even if we didn't get a character. Or a 5-star character specifically. Is that E6 March? Ah, not quite there.
Past is gradually coming to light.
Serving under the 10 Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Is Paya fully maxed out? she is, so I can salvage that one. That's like a good shot right there. Like, maybe like that. That's a good shot. Anyway, so thank you all so much for coming. I know it's pretty short, but unfortunately I do not have a ton of time today. Did I just hear a bird? Or are there like mice in the background here? Wait, is that clocky graffiti? It is. An abandoned railway. The dreamscape magnanimity has allowed it to escape the fate of being invaded by overgrowth. Even if this is the case, you can still faintly hear a constant roaring from the other side of the tunnel, as if in the next moment an eerie train will slowly pull into the station to take you to a dark world of no return. You choose to stay without hesitation. Who could resist a mysterious train? Before you realize it, many people seem to have appeared around you. Though you can't see them, you know that they are passengers waiting for the train. Yes, it's arriving. Okay, the train might have run into some issues on the way here, like a Stellaron blocking its way. Won't be long before it removes the obstacle and swimmingly arrive before you. It's already here. It'd be rude if you left now, or you're already here. You take a deep breath and listen in on the passengers' banter. They are saying that the train has free desserts and that it's arriving. The passengers' murmuring buzz fill the entire station. With these imaginary friends accompanying you, you're starting to consider if you should wait for the next one. In a place unfathomably far away, the train is speeding here, loaded with monkeys wearing hats, spiders with shoes, and dancing worms. The train leaves their mirth where it is piercing an ocean paved in velvet and rubies, rushing towards the dreamscape's next stop. And now, its moments, its stop. Nothing happened. Is it because you didn't buy a ticket? It left with the formless spirits, leaving only you in its place. It's probably not your time, you tell yourself. Sometimes, it's not necessarily a good thing to have an active imagination. Waiting for Godot. Godot, maybe? Patiently wait for the arrival of the ghost train. Ooh, I know what we can do real quick. Here. The Reverie. And it was... We found those people that were looking for the mother that came to the dreamscape. I found them when I was going through this area. So I can show you all that. They are here. It looks like they found her. How long has it been? I no longer remember how many years have passed. Char, look at me. I'm a white-haired old man now, yet you barely changed at all. This is a dreamscape, Wes. People can do some amazing things inside a dream, such as maintaining their youth. You too. I never thought I'd see you in Penacony, least of all here. Have you been well? Well? Have we been well? Is that all you have to say? Father has spent all of the savings he has worked himself to the bone for nearly 20 years to save up just to see you. How could you do this to us, to our family? What do you think we are? Penelope's voice starts to crack. The bitterness and resentment that has gathered in her heart for so long transforms into tears and bursts out in an instant. Penny. Char. Let me tell you, in these first few years, every night I would see you in my dreams. Ooh. Shh. Facing away from me, every time I woke up from those dreams, my heart would burn from the pain. Then I learned to accept that had happened. I learned to force myself to be calm, because I still had Penny. She had already lost her mother. She could not handle it, were her father to become a shell of a man. But I was unable to eliminate the obsession deep in my heart. I told myself no matter what happens, we'd meet again one day. When the time came, I would hear your answer. Why, Charlotte? Why did you leave us without a single word? Do you love us? No. Did you ever love us? The old man's interrogation grew so heated that it was at the very air inside the dreamscape began to boil. You feel a burning sensation inside your chest. Stay quiet and observe the family drama to the end. Penny. Wes, I'm sorry. There's no way I can excuse what I've done to our family. Do you remember when we were first together, Wes? We were so poor, but so happy. Every day, I would immerse myself in the fantasies of becoming an artist, and you were mesmerized by naivety. My naivety. But as time went on, reality began to eat away at my dreams. That was until one moment I became clenched in fear as I realized the dream that I held my entire life, the dream that I would die to have realized, may never come true. It was then that I finally understood that what was most important to me in the heart of hearts. I know this may be cruel to say, but I realized that this thing I lived for was neither love nor our marriage. I love you, Wes, more than anything except art. You are my life, but art is my existence. Then what about Penny? Why did you ask me? Because I love you, Wesley. Even if to me that love would be the end, I did not want to be so cruel to you. I guess it was hypocritical of me. I thought that I had to leave something behind that would stay by your side. That way, when the time came that I had no choice but to leave, at least you wouldn't be left all alone. That is awful. That is legitimately terrible. Mother, you are unbelievable. I'm sorry, Penny. I remember the day that you were born. As I looked at you, I quietly said to myself, perhaps this is the happiness that I should stick with. Perhaps I have already been freed from that curse that haunts me, the curse that calls itself a dream. But when the family extended an olive branch to me, I finally realized this curse would haunt me for my entire existence, and I could never escape it. I must spend my life pursuing my dream. If I choose to refuse it, then all that awaited me was darkness. I had no choice in the matter. Then you should have explained it to them. That way he wouldn't have spent his entire life hoping and needing closure. You should have explained it so that he could have taken her and gone on with his life. I understand, Char. Congratulations. Congratulations on making your dream come true. I should have understood long ago that fire that I saw burning in your eyes all those years ago, it did not burn for me. The warmth that I felt for you is merely the residual warmth of your burning ambition. Father? Dad? What's happening? Wesley's limbs began to spasm horrifyingly as his body began— What? Wait, I didn't even get to read that. Don't worry, Penny. I think you must have just woken up. Mom, you're not normal. You don't have a heart. You are right about one thing. The beauty that you seek in life is nothing more than a curse. You never understood how to love. I have to go and look after Father. Goodbye, Mom. Sure. Goodbye, Penny. How awful. Okay, they're probably back in the actual hotel now. Because since I didn't get an achievement being like, oh, this hidden cutscene is over, they're probably back in the actual hotel. Let's look around real quick, see if we can find them.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
One peach soul glad? Shaken? Not stirred.
See if any of the rooms unlocked.
I'm sure I put it in my pocket.
Nope. Okay, looks like they're not in this part of the hotel. Maybe they're in this part?
Why is it detecting life forms inside the money lake again?
flammable goods are not permitted on the
The
premises.
statue would still be taller than us.
Well, face recognition failed. Lousy
I'm a little clock.
Why is there a record of your stay?
Ooh, this dream's quite crowded. Make sure. Fancy a dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
Okay, I cannot find them. Let's do a quick Google search. Okay, so we did the first location, which is the Reverie. We did Dream's Edge. We did Reverie in the Dreamscape. Okay, they're in the VIP lounge, which is the only place I have not checked. Okay, so they're up here, apparently.
She's the girl of my dreams.
Quit giving me the stink eye.
That bird is still here. Oh. Oh, Penelope. You really are lucky that the client didn't complain straight to Giovanna, gentle housekeeper. Let's pretend this never happened, but you've got to learn from your mistakes, okay? I cannot be here to cover things up for you all the time. I'm sorry. I know this is just basic work, but I'm so clumsy. Don't be so hard on yourself. Look at your slender frame. You can't have done much manual labor before, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's pathetic. You see, my father loves me so much. Although our family's financial situation was always shaky, he would never allow me to go and out and do manual labor. Ha, it's like the movie. What was it called? Oh, I remember. Slum Princess. Having a father like that is a wonderful thing. Then why have you chosen to stay here to work? Surely your father will worry about you being so far away from home. Yeah, we've already thought about this. No matter what, I'm sticking to what I've decided. My father spent almost all of his life savings on this trip. He's getting old now. I can't just sit and watch him work himself into the ground for the sake of our family. I need to become independent. I need to learn to care for myself and find a way to repay him. Penny, you're a wonderful daughter. But you haven't answered my question. Why have you chosen to stay in Penacony? Are there no job opportunities where you come from? That's because there's someone still here, someone very important to my dad. I think she's cold and heartless, but she's my father's whole world, so as long as she doesn't want to come home, my father will never truly be happy. This is why I must stay here. I have to keep coming back to the dreamscape and try to melt her frozen heart. One day, our family will be reunited properly. I don't really think that's going to happen, but I guess you can try. Which is more important, love or dream? Discover the story of a family torn apart by the dream of its members. Okay, so we have done that one. And then I want to do this other one real quick with you all. Well, we'll see if we can, considering we're in the middle of a quest line. The billboard's here. You can call on your friends. Or first slot, you probably have a fair number of friends that match this height, right? Is this the first spot? So we need someone tall. Oh my gosh. Not some of these answers. Some of these answers are so funny. Who to pick? I'm assuming we're one of them, so we can only pick 3 people. A Night of Beauty, Argenti. Rumor has it he is currently having fun in Penacony. That might not be a bad idea. Not him being here somehow. Ah, my dear friend. Welcome, by the way. I'm glad to see you, even if you are calling someone. Thought you would invite me for a group picture? I shall never fail my mission. Please. Please. Not him, actually. They literally were like, we'll bring him in. Oh, dropped my headset. Oh, they picked all the tall male characters. Oh my gosh, who's gonna be on this one? Some of these are so funny. Oh my gosh. Who should we... Honestly, Bailu would probably fit. If everything is as usual, the young Vidyahara girl is most likely at the Alchemy Commission depths, looking at the sky. Do you think she'll be able to sneak away? Piece of cake. This is a legendary sweet dream paradise. Amazing. We should expect no less of her. Is she on a box? Because she was still shorter. She's on a box. Oh my goodness. Okay. Time for this third slot. I just know you'll think of a suitable candidate for this. Danhung, Kafka, Acheron, Hanya, or Black Swan. Oh my gosh, I could have done like the whole Stellaron Hunter team. I should have done that, honestly. We will force Danhung to suffer through this. Danhung, of course, the databank administrator of the Astral Express, and your good friend. How could he miss out on this? Is this alright? I'm literally dying. Oh my gosh. And I get to do this twice with the other one too. This is the final slot. The legendary selection process is almost over. Keep going. Ranmei, Shrei, Gwenaifen, or March 7th. We'll do Gwenai, thanks. I think she would find that hilarious. The Shinshu girl with her fiery passion would not want to miss out on a lively scene like this. All the fam are here. Let me pull a cute pose. Take a photo. Finally, getting this many people together is no mean feat. It's time to take a group picture. Cheese. Though staring into the lens and smiling is very difficult for some people, you still manage to get a wonderful group picture. Everyone has gone back. It's nice to get together with friends like this now and then, isn't it? I am actually dying. Clock in. You can't do it again. I can't make them suffer through it twice. There is a second board though. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Let me do this one too. A group photo board. Their first slot, the height requirement again. Arlen or Yanqing? Much smaller height. They're like going for the small male characters. I wonder if it's based off the characters that are like in your inventory, like the characters you have. That'd be interesting. Well, actually, no, I don't have Ranmei, and they suggested her. I feel like Arlen would not be opposed to doing this. I wonder if you're more important than Estes Space Station. I'm here, Kalis. You want to take a picture together? Congratulations. It seems you are more important. I am dying. Only 2 for this one? Okay. Next, the second and final slot. There are a lot more people that meet the requirements for this one, so think carefully. Himiko, Kafka, Acheron, Hanya, Black Swan. Well, Kafka, obviously. The lady in your life that you are both familiar with and yet don't know anything at all about. Perhaps she will agree to your invitation. Sorry, I'm on a mission right now. Her voice is as soft and as gentle as ever, but I hope you have a great time. Ah, that's a real shame. So people can say no, too. That's interesting. Acheron's here. The Galaxy Ranger, or a secret master or whatever. I wonder where she is right now. Using a lens to record a moment before your very eyes. What a novel experience. Finally, getting this many people together is no mean feat. It's time to take a photo. Ooh, those staring, same thing as last time. That's actually so fun. I actually love that. So we got daughter. These are all the like kind of secret-ish things, I think. We're getting closer. Roll out, speed is life. Move these over just a little bit to give myself more room. I went back and I like organized all of these so that they look how I would like. This one I just put people who are neat, like we're working together. Tried to make this one look like an actual display. I'm working on it. And then we have another achievement. Okay, take a group photo at the photo board at Clock Studio Theme Park. Well, that was fun. And we got 2 pulls out of it. I'm going to start... I was hoping to get Harmony Path Trailblazer today, but that did not happen because I was going to start grinding for the Harmony Path Trailblazer. I'll probably still end up doing that because that's the next 5-star I know for sure I'm getting. Very excited to try out Harmony Path Trailblazer. If not, like if I fully grind before the next time I stream for you all, actually, no, because the next time I'm streaming for you all... Okay, wait, I totally forgot about this. No, that's next week, actually. No. We'll be streaming on time this next Sunday.
Something is... Do you want to leave?
Turn to this one. Actually, let's do Don Hung. So for schedule-wise, next week I'll be streaming like normal on Sunday. But on the 20th, which is the Monday right after Sunday, I will be... I never get that. Anyway, I'll be streaming for that week because over that weekend I'll be going on a short trip. So I will not be able to stream at the normal Sunday. So you'll be getting streams 2 days in a row, but we'll miss that Sunday. just as like a heads up. I may or may not stream on that following Tuesday because of that, but we'll have to see how tired I am from my trip. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. Sorry we didn't get like very far into the story. We really just got the introduction and some of the backstory of Sam, or Firefly, or whatever you want to call her. And we have gotten to the new area, Dreamflux Reef, which seems to be the original prison state that Penacony used to be. And we'll see if Adventuring was able to make it and who died to the Mementic monster in that one cutscene between Sunday and Gallagher. Hope to see you all next time, and good luck on your pulls for Robin or Topaz or whoever you're pulling for. And goodbye.